Well, I'm in the hospital again for diverticulitis again. Um, when they did a CAT scan, um, they found that it's made a lot of improvements, but there are obviously still some problems. Um, a few days ago, I was feeling a little discomfort in some of those areas, and so I switched to a clear liquid diet, like what has been recommended if there's a flare up. And that seemed to work for a couple days. I didn't have any pain, and then uh, earlier today, well, let's just say when I used the toilet, it suddenly was worse pain than I'd had any time previously when I was at the hospital previously. But thankfully, this time, I have my own room. It's a really tiny room, but I'm not sharing it with someone who, the last time I was sharing a room with someone who had pneumonia and a COPD and a number of other issues. And I felt really sorry for him for all of his health ailments. But man, he's one of the people who don't know how to cough without using their voice. You have and you have right? So he would do the yell cough every 5 minutes. And then the bed that I had, just stuff that I'm talking about from the last time that I never made a video about. But and then the bed wasn't plugged in. I just thought it was a really uncomfortable bed, but it's one of those ones that constantly fills up air pockets to make up for things. And once they finally plugged it in, it was very comfortable. But and then they weren't going to give me there was a misunderstanding, and they weren't going to give me my olanzapine, my psych med, because they said, oh well, you're not supposed to be drinking liquids yet. And I'm like, I need enough to take the pill. I need to take the pill. And man, I kind of started to stink about it, like, hey, I need this medication. And so they finally did, but I guess after midnight, the crews change a bit, and so they thought that I was going to have some sort of surgery, the next day, and that's why they weren't going to give it to me. But eventually, that got worked out. But this time, I'm having more pain than I did before. But apparently it's healing. So, like I said, they did a CAT scan and saw that it was improvement. So I just don't know why it at a certain point in the day the pain level was a 10. It hurt more than when I had kidney stones. It was just really awful. But hopefully everything will get under control. They've given me antibiotics, and we'll see what happens. I just hope that I don't need surgery, The idea of a colostomy bag for months isn't very enticing, So anyway, thanks for listening. I've rambled on for over 4 minutes now. So some people already saw that, I was in the hospital again via a text post, but I thought it would be better for me to make an actual video. So wish me luck, and thanks for watching.